Good evening and welcome back to another evening with the Gamers DMZ. We are here again with, as always, Jazzy Moto,
Hello.
Mega Elixir,
Hey,
OG Double M.
how
He,
y'all
He
doing?
eating shit.
I was gonna say he over there in his tacos. Myself, Sir Rich, and we have not least, not the best, but one and the same, the one.
I can take that as a cut,
The
but
one and
that's all
only the
right.
It
one.
ain't no cut. Cause you got your name is the one, so I
Yeah,
gotta say something. Yeah, you not the least, you not the best. So
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
He
there's
ain't the
always someone
last.
better. You know that. That's what make us
yeah,
compete. You know, you
yeah.
gotta.
So, that being said, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining. For your first time, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get everything rolling in the gaming space about what we like, our hobby, and what we like to do. That being said, let's start off with discussing what have you guys played this week? Jazzy let's start with you.
I have been playing Diablo. I liked it. It was kind of cool. I didn't make it to level 20 because I got
You did?
preoccupied. I
Yeah, I
think
can
I was like 13, 14, something like that. But it was fun. I liked it. I don't like that they took away the infinite roll dodge, but we're gonna touch that topic later.
yes.
What else? I've been playing a lot of Destiny. Me and Sir Rich been hustling and finishing off past DLCs, the Witch Queen and all that. So, what else I've been playing? A little bit of Yakuza 3, trying to wrap up that story. And I believe that's. Oh no, I've been playing Dragma's Dogma on PC because I finally finished moving. So I was playing a little bit of that before the podcast. So yeah.
Okay. Look like you had a good time.
hmm
What about you, Mega?
I didn't play much this week. I've only played Tales of Vesperia and Okami.
Did you beat either one?
Nope. I'm almost about to beat Tales of Vesperia though. I'm at
Okay.
like Act 3 of the game.
So that means by next week you'll have it beat. I'm just
Yep.
asking. Okay. That sounds good. What about you, OG?
Oh man, let's see. Shoot, what I've been playing. A little bit of Monster Hunter, a little bit of Tales of Arise, which is $23, I think, still
For those who
on
haven't played
Steam. I think it is.
Steam.
Um, I played Diablo. I made it to level 7. I only played like maybe 4 hours of it.
Wait a minute. You only made it to level 7.
Yeah, I only made it to level 7. I played like 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, but I like it. I'm digging it. It's cool. It's cool. I'm hoping it comes to Game Pass in June. You know.
That
Um,
we're gonna get to that.
that's
So
about it.
okay.
One more, and I'm playing Dishonored DLC. And Serge had correct me on that. I was calling it Dishonored 3, but it's the DLC pack with the
That
with the
standalone.
black lady. Yeah, with the black lady. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. That's about it. That's all I've been playing.
Okay. What about you, Serge?
I did get into that Diablo. I got to 21. I played Destiny too, as Jazz was saying. Freaking Lu Bu irritated me in Wulong. Impossible boss. I'm gonna get him though. I almost got him. I'm gonna get him next time though. I almost got him. I think that's. I'm pretty sure I played something else. You know, something always escaped me. But the mainstays was Destiny 2 and that Diablo. I was really playing that Diablo after I found out you can get that item.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about Diablo next. So Jazz, you can get that ready. But what did I play? I played, of course, Battlefield, Monster Hunter, Call of Duty, Nino Cooney, which is to me still better than the first. Nino Cooney 2. I beat, and I'm gonna say beat, a
Is that
memoir in
good?
blue. What?
Is
Nino
that
Cooney?
Nino Kuna?
I
Yeah.
think it's better than the first one. To me, it's better than first.
Because I
Uh,
never played them.
yeah, you go play it. Play this one.
Yeah, now that I
Play
got
this.
stable, I'm gonna get some more gaming in this week. Definitely, I'm gonna
Yeah,
download that now. Let me see.
I played. I went back and played Outriders because it's in the one of the awards, achievement awards, and I stopped playing, and I would have beat 4,000 OG, but since Microsoft stopped giving gamer points until next month, it's no need for me to try to go any further with achievements. So I stopped.
Okay. April
Yeah.
4th, right?
No, it's April 4th. April no, April 4th that starts again. So I'm not going to try for achievements until April 4th, unless I play a
Okay.
game and go along the way and beat it. But those
Oh,
are the
okay.
games that I play. Oh, I played Diablo 4, and it is off the chain to me. I think that game is fun as heck. I
Hmm.
like the character creation. You can make people that look like you. And the funny thing about
Hmm.
that, what did you? And I will say this: I gave him a lot of props, but we're gonna discuss that in a minute. I got to level 23, um, and played by myself because I couldn't get anybody to play. When I was on, you guys weren't on,
Yeah,
and
that
when
was my
Del,
bad.
Yeah,
right
work.
Last Friday,
when
I forgot I
right,
had offline.
and then
Like,
you and you never see double, so I don't even worry about trying to find him because he's always hiding. I keep trying to tell OG the bill collector is not on Xbox Live, but he's still.
there he is.
He's like, I don't want to talk to nobody. Bye. I called him a couple times, but he was always on his way somewhere.
Yeah, that's why he missed his train today because he always hiding. But
Hey, Serge, no, I be just trying to get it in, man. You know.
okay.
quick
So
play, quick 30 minutes here and
I do
there.
Mhm.
I do think Diablo 4, if that game comes out in June, that's going to consume a lot of people's time. And what did you? So let's start going into what you guys thought of Diablo 4. One, then what do you guys think about the Diablo 4 bundle that Microsoft is selling? And do you think they could have went further? But before we go there, what did you guys find interesting about Diablo 4? In the I don't want to give you hints, but I just want to see, did you guys find something interesting about Diablo 4? And it's so easy. We talked about this
You mean
topic.
interesting? Like,
No, you had to see this. So tell me, what did you find out that was interesting in Diablo 4?
He's talking about
That
that
was
Dodge Rail?
interesting.
yeah, that's the only
Interesting
thing.
in Diablo. You didn't say it again?
No, my main issue is
There's no issue. No, I'm talking about the
no, I don't
actual the
know.
game. Really? Okay.
No.
OG, you played it, right?
Say it again, Mike.
What
I
did
hear
you
you.
what did you guys find interesting to Diablo about Diablo? That I was just like, wow. I couldn't believe they did that.
Oh wow.
No
I
better
don't know. I mean,
hairstyles.
Wow. It was the first video game that I saw that the characters that look like us that you could pick first. The characters in the beginning, they show people that look like us.
Oh yeah, true,
Oh,
true. Like in
well,
the opening
yeah,
movie.
that's
Diablo
true. That's
3
true.
main angel look like us, so that really
Right.
wasn't shocking to me. Like
But
that's why I'm like, that's
but
normal
I
for
but
Diablo.
but but I was just amazed that your character that you could pick first were people of color.
Hmm, yeah.
They
And I
put us
thought
on
that
Front
was
Street.
right. They put it up there first, and it was diverse. Let me say, just because you have different characters, but there were two people of color up there, up first that you could choose. And although you can change your character up, I like that a lot. I found that to be, I'm like, wow, somebody actually did that first. Unlike Final Fantasy, but they did that first, and that's what I liked about it. So that's what I thought that was very interesting. They went all in on that, and I liked it. And to me, they were trying to go out their way to be inclusive. Now let's get on to talking about this bundle. What do you guys thoughts about that bundle?
Nah, I really don't care about bundles. I'm over bundles. Like really over bundles. Because you don't get
No,
a disc with them anymore. So it's like if you into the stuff that like, eh, but
no. Did you see the bundle though?
oh, let me see.
Yeah, because that's what I want you to give me your opinion on.
Because I thought it was just digital stuff pretty much.
Everybody here
Oh,
play Diablo?
Can I play Diablo? I guess not.
you talking about the system bundles?
The system bundles.
They just look like a regular Xbox.
No Diablo skin, no
And
It
art.
ain't
that
no
and
sticker on it or
it,
nothing.
right,
It just look like a regular Xbox. Like, what are you talking about? It's just
it's
regular
Mm.
with a disc
right. It's
What bundle?
plain,
Ain't
with the
nothing
game in
special
there.
about it. Ain't nothing
and that
special about it.
and there lies the problem.
Because usually it'd be
It
like some kind of
it,
character
it
or Diablo 4 or something
right.
crazy on it.
It's
Or a
plain,
sticker at
Red
least.
controller.
right.
But that's an easy one.
That's my
No,
point.
dress it up. Dress it up. Put Lilith on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that was my whole point
At
to
minimum, they could have did the red and black color scheme. Like,
okay.
Hmm.
so
All
Right.
right,
Or the
let's go.
symbol. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think, John? What do you think they could have done? Is it impressive?
No, because I
it's
didn't
just an
even look at
Xbox.
it. Just knowing
People ain't
that,
even gonna know. They ain't even gonna know you had a bundle. Usually, when you get a bundle, that's the reason why you get it. Like, let me get this Halo Xbox, so everybody know I got
Yeah, they
this.
should give the console a glow up.
Like I said, at least a red controller or
That
something.
that's what I
Put
think
something
because
cool.
that'll give interest to collectors. You know.
Okay, to me, I felt as everyone else did. It's plain Jane. It doesn't say anything. At least it could have been a red controller with a red and black Xbox with a
Mm.
Diablo skull or something on it. Something that make it looks like it is a bundle. But
Hmm.
again, I think they had to step back and be reserved about doing that just based off the mere fact that they're trying to merge with Activision Blizzard.
Hmm.
And not merged. They're trying to buy Activision Blizzard. And you didn't want PlayStation to go out there and say, "Hey, XYZ." You see, they're already making plans. You see, this bundle was already planned. Yada yada yada. That could be they're out for the reason why they didn't do it. Because you can best believe that if the merger does go through, and this is the last year, or next year is the last year, Sony is going to have a specifically designed Call of Duty PS5 just to rub it in the face.
Hmm.
You think so? I don't think so.
I do. If it goes through, watch.
I wouldn't give them nothing.
Look what I can do.
It's in the contract. They have to honor it. But
Hmm.
I wanted to get your guys' thought about that, and that's what I found interesting on
It looks
Diablo.
bland and regular.
It's
Just getting
no, it don't look bland. It is bland.
I say
It
they clean
is.
out
It is
inventory.
bland.
it's
Yeah,
bland and
it,
regular. I could go get a regular Xbox and buy Diablo separate, and y'all would never know the difference.
They
How
have a
about that? That
liquidation.
better? Do you even get a
They could
discount?
have did.
You get a
They
$10 discount. That's all you get.
they
You get
they
ten
could have
dollars
they could
off.
have wrapped it. They could have wrapped it in one of them double books. With
Oh,
people
they could
like.
have put
You know
stickers
what?
in the box. They could literally put stickers in the box.
That's how I felt about the Spider-Man bundle I got when I got the PS4, because that was a plain Jane PS4.
The box was special,
Yeah,
but
yeah, it was
Yeah, the
plain Jane.
box had Spider-Man on it, but
they
the
ain't even had no
console
stickers in
itself
there.
did not.
No
Yeah,
So,
stickers,
right.
no
Now,
nothing.
the
okay.
box looked it cool.
that's it. That's all.
I don't care for a box, but okay. So we got your thoughts and views on the Diablo 4 bundle, which was nothing, and your views on Diablo, which to me is going to be a great game. Also, what do you guys think about this? And I said this many moons ago. The report that came out that the PSVR 2 is not selling well.
I just
What do
think
you
they
got?
ain't got
Oh
nothing.
yeah, I've heard
They
about
ain't got nothing for it. I mean, it's
I
limited
called
in
it.
the game scope.
I've heard about that. Am I surprised? No, not really.
No,
Okay, so
I ain't surprised.
you're not surprised, Megan?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
What are your reasons for not being surprised?
Um, I say lack.
Just
I say
really
lack
quick.
of real quick.
Yeah, just give me your 2 quick points. Lack of
Lack of interesting games and not compatible with PC.
okay,
Bingo.
PC
Yeah,
compatibility
Bingo.
and lack of games.
yeah.
And I think go ahead, Jazimoto, what about you?
I was saying that lack of compatibility, like I called it from jump, like it's not going to sell well especially for the price. Like it's
There you
damn
go.
near
There you
buying a
go.
whole console, and you're so limited. I'm better off buying, dare I say, a Meta, the Quest, or the other one. Like it makes no sense. So am I surprised? Absolutely not.
Okay. OG.
Yeah, it's the lack of games. It's not compatible with PC. And another thing, it's attached to the console, that which has limited your movement already. You know
Yeah, I
what I
didn't even
mean?
think of that. That's a good point.
What about you?
Yeah, and it's $550. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
This thing should
and
be priced about $300.
what about you, Sir Rich? That's true. 300 is a good price
Well,
range.
I can't say it because the price comparing it to other VR systems and the buy-in, getting a PC and getting a decent VR, it is more affordable than the other versions. So the price for an average person that's not interested in VR, okay. But if you in the VR, you know this is a decently priced VR for what it is.
Okay.
But the lack of games is really hampering it, and the fact that they don't do they even I don't even think they have like a video watching ability in there. Like you can't even watch your movies that you already own on the PS5. That would increase the value of it as well
Oh,
as
like
being able
the
to
pig
cook.
face thing.
Yeah,
Oculus. That's what I'm thinking. Because my mom has an
Yeah, that'd be
Oculus.
cool. That'd be
as well
cool.
as to be able to play the on the PC.
And
But the price, if you look at the price and compare it to other VR systems at the same like level of quality, it's way lower because you're going to spend about $1,000 for one at that kind of quality.
but
But you
here's
can
the
use everything on
well,
the PC. So
not only that, you can use everything on the PC.
yeah, that's what I said.
Well, no. I'm repeating what you said for a reason. You can do for the PC, but the PS5 has 2 steep requirements. One requirement is you have to have a PS5, like Jasimoto says. So you have to have the PS5. It's
Yeah, the
and the
Oculus you
killer.
don't.
And the other thing, you can always use the Oculus on your PC, any PC more or less.
Yeah,
So you're
and you
not
can use it
constrained.
standalone.
It's
You can
not.
use it standalone as well.
You're okay. You're not constrained. Then the other part is it's not backwards compatible. So all your games that you had for the PSVR 1, you can't bring them along.
That I didn't
Oh
know.
wow.
That is horrible. That's
Super
You didn't know
horrible.
limiting. I was like,
You
who in
That
didn't
their
know
should
right
that.
not be a
mind's gonna
thing.
Yeah,
buy
that
That's
sucks.
that?
extra horrible.
So
That's
it
Yeah, that
trash. That's
sucks.
trash.
now
that is
now
trash, bro.
hold on. Let me give you guys another thing quick. I don't want to belabor this topic, but I want to give you guys a real quick. I want to get your answer on this and get your thoughts real quick. So they beat down Phil Spencer for not investing in VR, right? Remember
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
for the Xbox, and they were saying it's XYZ. He didn't do it. PlayStation did it. What do you guys think would be a good way for Xbox to enter VR right now?
Bundle with Oculus.
Oculus and Game Pass. It's simple because they already got a
Yeah,
PC platform and
definitely.
just boom, hook it up, boom.
What they
Yeah,
need
with
to do,
Microsoft Windows.
you know what they can do? Now, it's too late now, but this is what I would have done. And it was so better than any of it. The rumor had it before they booted PlayStation out the door with their concerns with the EU and the CMA. There was a rumor that they wanted Microsoft to be compelled to make a Call of Duty for the PSVR 2, right? If they would have been compelled to do that, they would have boosted the sales up for the PSVR 2, correct?
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
that if that would have happened, Phil could have just said, "I'm gonna trump you. You make Call of Duty and PSVR. I mean VR, and connect the Xbox, and you can use the Oculus or any VR headset. You throw that in Game Pass, 10 million people gonna play it
Yes.
Easily.
because it's the avenue of access is easier because you
hmm
don't have to go out and do all. If you can put a killer game in Game Pass and you just worried about users and it's free, that the entry bar is very low. But I wouldn't have Microsoft create. I wouldn't want them to create a whole new VR set. You already
They
have
I
need
would
to
say
partner with
Oculus
somebody.
because it's
They need
most
to partner with
affordable.
somebody.
right.
Yeah,
That's the
just ride with that Oculus.
and that's what and they can throw a VR game in the
Put an
Game
Xbox
Pass.
sticker on it.
And not only they don't even have to put an Xbox sticker on, just make it
Just say
compatible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
compatible with
right.
Xbox.
Well,
Right.
Compatible with on
that's
it.
Just
yeah,
say compatible.
I'm thinking bundles. Get
yeah.
out my
But
bundle headset.
You can still bundle it.
but
Just say
You can
compatible with
bundle it.
Xbox on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but but Jazzymoto is correct. Compatible like joysticks or any other accessory. Make
hmm
it compatible
Just
to
like the
lay.
PC is compatible with the Xbox
Well,
over
that but
Bluetooth.
it
You know that.
well they own the OS. It's still Windows on the
And I
OS.
think you can use it's a way you can connect the Xbox controller to the Oculus right now. I think people do that already.
Okay, so like I said, we all knew this was happening. I knew this was going to be a failure based off the economy, based off the price, based off the backwards compatibility. Sony is being greedy, especially when you have 32 million PS5s being sold to date, roughly, and you only can sell 270,000. That's less than a half a percent, or not even a percent, 1% of your gamers are playing it. So that lets you know the interest is not there at this point in time.
Right.
Yeah, especially when they show that game list and it's so short. I think that's what's really deterring people because
Yeah, I think they were just.
that and the price.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
they're headed in the right direction. I just honestly think they did too much too soon for the
I'm
general
not gonna
public
say they did
at that
too
price.
much. Let's say there you go, the greed. The greed. It was greed. It was definitely the greed. Because $599 is
That's a whole
way
nother console. And at that time, that's even if you could find a console that is compatible with.
$399 would have been too expensive for me. If it's $299, I'll think about it. But $250, it's doable. So
You know what? So Sony just gotta stop fighting this PC thing and just come on
okay.
and get in the ecosystem.
Well, they did, and we're going right in that route too. So, speaking of
Hmm.
ecosystems, what did you guys think about the port of The Last of Us 2? And did you all see all the memes that were going out about the PC version of The Last of Us 2? I mean, The Last of Us Part 1, I'm sorry, remake for the PC.
Yeah,
Did you?
it's kind of buggy.
It is,
Yeah,
no,
apparently it's buggy.
no, it's extremely buggy. So, did any of you guys see the memes?
Mm-mm.
No, I didn't see the memes.
I've been in the
Oh,
world for the
You gotta
last
pull
couple
some up for
few
me.
days.
You
No,
gotta
let me
pull
try and
some
get
up
some.
for me.
Hold on.
yeah, let Jazz pull some up. But my point I'm making is why Jazz is pulling some up is, I mean, it is a horrible, horrible what they're showing. The graphics, everything they did about that is horrible. It's like, you remember Craig? Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
Craig
yeah,
when they went in on Craig on Halo.
yeah. They
Well,
went hard on Craig, boy.
this is worse.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's a horrible port. Now, what if Microsoft would have went to say, hey, you see, Sony is not fully behind being in two
They,
different spaces at once because
they gonna get crucified. How
right.
could
My
Microsoft say
question
something like that about
is,
PlayStation?
did Naughty Dog do this port for PC,
They're
or
saying
was
Iron
it Iron
Galaxy.
Galaxy?
They said Iron Galaxy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because guess what? You see Neil Druckmann's name on it, right? And Q&A. So why would you let that game and your name on it? Why would you let it out the door?
They probably didn't Q&A it. They probably didn't.
Money,
I wouldn't be surprised.
money, because Last of Us show just dropped and they trying to get that money. They already released the remaster of Last of Us 1, so Last of Us 2 PC was the next big money grab.
It was a horrible money grab.
It is. We can fix it later. Money grab.
It's almost like they were obligated to put it on PC, but they really didn't want it on PC. You know what I mean?
It's Max Payne 3 all over again. Max Payne 3 was the same way, unplayable on PC.
That's weird.
Jazz, I'm gonna send you a link for Mars Technical. I want you to see this.
Can you send a direct message?
Yeah, I'm sending it in Discord. If this doesn't
Lag.
Send it.
all right.
Lag. Who has the last laugh? Have lag.
I actually want to see how bad it was.
Did you get it, Jazz?
Moment.
Well, when you see some of the images, it's poor programming, and you can see they do not have the savviness of programming in the PC space. I think Sony uses a version of Linux. Do they not? For the PS5.
I think it is. Because whenever I went into do things in the background of PlayStation, there was always a Linux system in there. And I ain't messed with it forever since like PSP, PS3.
But it's horrible, and I want you guys to understand it's extremely horrible. And as much as people talk, and then some people had the mitigated gall to say, "See, that's what you get." Instead of blaming developers, they're blaming the PC gamers and said that's what you get for not buying a PS5.
Oh, classic moving the stakes.
Yeah, moving the goalpost.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll down.
You mean
Scroll
classic
That's not fair.
ponyism?
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but yes.
Classic ponyism.
What the heck is going on with those curtains?
The
Oh,
wind.
that's one piece. That's one piece of it. You scroll.
They're dancing.
Look
It's
at
a tornado. It's a tornado.
Well, look, he's looking at the. Please wait. Like, really? I got somewhere to be.
the loading times are horrible. The image, scroll down, you'll see the worst image of it all. And this is on a PC. And as they would say, a high-end rig.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Joe looks scary.
He looks like a wolf man.
Excuse me, but where are his eyes?
They haven't loaded in yet.
Oh my goodness.
That don't even look like the remastered version.
But if you see some of the images, I mean, people are review bombing it. And I think it's like at a 2.6. Then someone showed an image of all the rankings of the scores for The Last of Us, and it has never gotten over an 8. I think the first one did. Now you see close-up images.
Hmm.
Bill has seen better days.
So anyway, I just wanted to get your guys'
Look
opinion.
like Joe.
That's not Joel.
What the?
Someone said he must have been selling lotion at the mall before the apocalypse.
I mean, the shaders are not there. I mean, there's a lot of things. It's stuttering. But anyway, I wanted to get your guys' take on that real quick.
I'll say this, hopefully it gets like a really good patch, or the modding community can make like a mod that can pretty much fix what the developers didn't.
That shouldn't be their responsibility when you pay $60 for a game.
They
Okay, I
always
don't.
do it though.
That's
Like,
terrible.
But
it's not right at all.
but
all.
but for a PlayStation game, it's definitely not right because they were known for the best games. Remember, that was the.
So they say.
I was going to say that was the big lie. Okay,
So they say.
what did you guys think about the big news of the day?
Oh, big pick.
What do you guys think about the big news of the day? Canceling of E3.
Oh
Lady,
yeah. Oh
Jazzy,
yeah, that news broke out. Oh, okay.
Jazzy.
Yeah, it's coming. I had to say hello to Big Pick. Appreciate you. Bam, there we go. And this is what, 2-3 hours ago they announced it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 3
Yeah,
hours.
this is fairly recently.
Yup.
And so what do you think about that, Jazz?
I think it's crazy, but on the other hand, you know, hearing so many people that are dropping out, people are like, well, who's going to show up?
Yeah, that's what it was, a pull out of the publishers.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, we're going to stand there and twiddle our thumbs and go next door and see everybody else, so.
Oh, and by the way, if you notice, 2 times in a row, it's a new world record.
What?
What, E3 being canceled because it was canceled last year and now it's canceled this year.
Yeah, different reason.
Well, different reasons last year, but different. Yeah. What did you think about? What are your thoughts, OG? Then I'm gonna go to Surge.
Well, I was already thinking it was
Hey, what
kind of
happened?
shady.
What happened to Surge? He dropped.
No, I'm right here.
He's still
He's not on. I don't see him on. I don't see him. He's not in
Well,
my
I'm
feed.
here.
Oh, I see you now.
He's
You
an
weren't on the
illusion.
screen. Yeah.
It's
you
an
had the
illusion.
in my opinion, the big three didn't seem like they were backing it. I mean,
No, they weren't backing it. That was the whole point. Big.
if the
So,
big three ain't
hold on.
backing it, man, it's not gonna go through. It
So
wasn't.
when OG, when you say the big three, for people who don't know, who are the big three?
Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo.
You a lie. Nintendo don't count.
So, I guess if the big three is not supporting it, don't expect it.
I wanted to go this year, but I guess not.
Right.
Yeah, it's been decided for you.
Well, Microsoft is still having theirs, but
yeah, the Xbox event.
And that gives us as a group more time to plan for the following, so it's all good.
Yeah. Okay, Sir Rich, what are your thoughts?
I think everybody's trying to have their own event, just like everybody want their own dang app to play their games on the PC. Which is very annoying. But it's gonna continue to happen when it's not being pushed to everybody. It's more beneficial for some publishers to come together and show off their stuff to compete with each other rather than being standalones and just showing what they want.
Well, in my opinion, it hurts the medium to small developers. Doesn't hurt
That too. Very
It does.
true.
It doesn't hurt Sony. It doesn't hurt Nintendo because Microsoft, for the past couple of years, they have always had their own event in their own facility and the Microsoft Theater. So it wasn't a big deal, but at least it was in the same proximity, and it started off a couple of days before.
But you know what? It would have been nice to have it coming out of COVID and everything.
Well, it would have been nice. You're 100% correct. But the only issue is, like I said, it was to me, it helped medium to small developers get airtime, get FaceTime with
You
other
see what
people.
Big Pick say? There's more to E3 than the big three. I'm really upset
Right.
now.
Yep. And he
Yeah.
just exactly. He's exactly right. So it hurts a lot of people, the smaller to medium developers. Also, you don't develop the camaraderie and you don't get to see anything. So guess who is going to try to take advantage of it? And I won't look at his show, but you know who's going to do it.
What's his face's name?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at what's his name because I'm not giving
He said, "What's his face?"
Because we all know who you
He
talking
like, "That's
about.
right." Ding 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 ding. You are correct,
That's
sir.
enough.
Bruh.
I'm
You
not
mean
He
that
who
giving
shall not be
guy
I
with the
named.
face on your mother could love? Is that who
yeah.
you talking about? The guy who got the face on your mother could love, huh?
All I can say is that I'm not giving him any free airtime, acknowledgement, or anything of the above because I think he's a snake and he's always on one team side. And he's like the person that if he can take advantage of anybody while they're down, that's him.
For shame.
You're
Anytime I
down.
see him, I just want to smack him.
Such violence.
And now I'm benevolent. He's fake. He's phony.
He's
All right,
very
Will
fake.
Smith.
All right.
Yeah, he gonna get Will Smith.
Okay,
Take
so
him to
rest,
Philly, man. Take him to Philly.
we can say rest. So we can say rest in peace, E3. But if I can get some tickets to the Microsoft event, if it'll be off the chain, if I can get some tickets to the Microsoft event, and we find out the acquisition actually goes through, which I know everyone think it is. We're going to talk about that later, but we'll see.
Connections?
Look, sister.
Man, that's just bad because like the indies, that's where all the indies and all that the small
Exactly.
developers was
The
getting a
hidden-
big shine.
The hidden
Because we wouldn't even
gems.
know about Cuphead if it wasn't for stuff like that, man.
Well, Cuphead was code. Well, Microsoft helped fund Cuphead, so it was on their stage first.
Yeah, I mean, but games like that,
True, yeah.
small companies and whatnot. But you're right. Microsoft did kind of put a light on it.
Okay. So again, I'll say rest in peace. E3. Now we're going to go to our resident expert. What did you think about? We're going to talk about Nintendo's Zelda, King of the Tears of the Kingdom.
The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild too.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. Yeah, let's call it Breath of the Wild too.
Excuse me.
So did anybody watch the video? So I'm gonna be the first to tell you I didn't because I can care less. But Mega, what are your thoughts on it? And do you want it?
Well, I'll
Mega?
put it simply, it looks really interesting, and yeah, of course I want it.
What makes it look interesting?
Well, first and foremost, it seems like Link's ability, the main character's name, his name is Link.
You don't say.
Well, I'm saying it to Mike because, pretty clueless. Not that they're saying
I
that.
don't think he's
I don't
that
think he's that
clueless.
clueless. I think
I'm
he's
not
just being
clueless.
spiteful. I
I'm
think he's being
Yeah,
spiteful.
exactly.
He would
Confusing
Actually-
Zelda and Link.
actually I have Zelda from many moons ago. Didn't like it then and still won't like it. But nevertheless, he can say He talking to the people that are listening to educate them.
I know. I'm just messing. I'm
Yes,
poking
I
Yeah,
know.
that
because
is
he
right.
directed it at you, so I'm poking.
I know he did. Lily, hey, the youngling tried to get one in. That's all that was.
Yep.
Right.
So I
mhm.
think
No, I wasn't even
One of them
trying to do
Tyson
that. Like,
sneakers.
I actually thought,
okay. So
I
what are your
actually thought
thoughts
you
on
would
it?
know.
No, what are your thoughts on it overall?
All right, overall,
One, let's talk about graphics. Do you think with Zelda is the um, Wii showing its age? Switch, I mean,
The Switch.
Switch showing its age.
mm,
Because I think I saw a lot of people say that this would have been a better game on the Switch too, if and when it comes out. So is the Switch showing its age because it really doesn't look like it's optimized to its greatest to compete. It's going to sell because
Yeah, it's
Nintendo
Nintendo.
is good.
Nintendo.
Yeah, it's
And
Nintendo.
it's Zelda, so that's a double
Right.
whammy. Like people always buy Zelda.
hmm, if it's showing its age, I I think the game looks good though. So,
Well, so that means a no to you because
hmm,
if you say the game looks good, then that means you think that then the Switch is holding up quite well. If you said it looked good,
hmm
I want to say it's hard to answer because, well, of
really?
course it does look next gen, but it looks
Egg.
like it looks really good.
I think that's the
So
point.
what should I really say?
Because it looks good, but it doesn't look like anything that's like brand new or shiny, any
Right.
new
It
features or
just looks like a
anything. So
direct sequel to Breath of the Wild because it looks incredibly similar to it, and both of them have massive open worlds. It looks like so.
Well, that's what they did.
From what I hear, you can craft vehicles,
Right.
you can craft
Weapons.
weapons and stuff,
You
They
confuse
changed the
weapons. Heck.
systems, yeah, but the graphics
infuse
is
Yeah, and
weapons.
that's the thing. Link's abilities has been completely it's
re-engineered.
Revamped.
completely
Re-
different compared to the
revamped.
first one.
hmm
Revamped.
And you can definitely
Stop
say that about
playing.
Zelda games. They always find new ways of doing the puzzles after they do a game. They improve on it.
Okay, so since you guys seem to be um, like the game, will you or do you want to get it? Is it a day one buy for you,
Oh
Jazz?
no,
Jazz, you
mm,
have
Jazz.
I do not yet, but um, no. I don't know. Ask Sir Rich because he's the
I still
resident.
ain't beat the first one. I still never beat the
Yeah.
first one.
If I play Switch right now, it's on his.
you got I didn't know you had a Switch.
Yeah, I've been playing on train. I got seafood on it and everything.
Okay, so okay. You playing on the train, so that's a good way to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I guess you know what? I guess that's why OG missed his train. He was playing the Switch and didn't see the train, but that's
He be on lunch
Ah,
in there chilling, playing Monster Hunter in his own little world, enjoying himself.
okay. Um,
Taking the stress off.
okay, OG. So therefore, is this a buy for you?
It's not a day one for me. I don't know about for Mega, but
That's
I'm
it.
interested.
I mean,
Uh,
well, I was about to say, I already said this a few podcasts ago, but either way, you're gonna have to buy it eventually.
that's my
Waka
point.
Whoop,
That's
waka
whoop,
why I
whoop,
said.
waka.
That's
whoop,
why.
whoop, whoop, whoop. The shade.
Yeah,
Why
that's
is it
why
so
I asked.
chilly over here? Shade.
That's why I went to OG first before I went to Mega.
Mechanics it has on it. I mean, but yeah,
The
sure,
mechanics
I'll
is
buy it.
similar to the first one, but it's just the powers and the gadgets he get looks totally different.
Do
Okay,
you
so
need
let me go
next
back.
gen for that?
No, you don't.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, you
that's
don't. It's
that's
literally
that's
just
one.
a
All
rejiggering
about
of
the
what's already
gameplay,
there.
baby.
And it does look
Monster Hunter is the
cool.
best looking game on the Switch.
That ain't
What's the
hard to
best
say.
I
looking
wouldn't
game on
say
the
that.
Switch?
Seafood looking good on that. I'm playing the mess out of that.
What about Doom?
Monster Hunter
What
is
about
the best
Doom?
looking game
What
on
about
the
Doom?
Switch to me.
I
What?
argue that's Kirby.
It's almost alright.
I haven't seen Doom. I have to see it.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
heard Doom looked
It looks
awesome.
good.
Okay. Let me ask you this question for you Nintendo fans who always say, ooh, Nintendo this, Nintendo that. I'm gonna go with OG first. Name at least 2 games you beat on the Switch.
On the Switch.
Oh, that's new using craft and arrows on the fly. That's
Yeah.
new.
I haven't beaten not one game on the Switch.
You haven't beat one game on the
But
Switch.
I do enjoy playing it though.
Okay.
I really do.
Now, audience, notice how he asked OG Double M
I'm
first.
not, I asked OG first, but I'm coming to you next.
He
What
went
is
to
the
Because you got the
he
most
know you the
insight,
most
so that's why we
experienced.
Hey,
waiting.
It's tactics in this.
I know,
And
I'm just saying, I just noticed.
I was happy that MLB came to the Switch also.
Yeah,
Because
was
I
it
like
this year?
playing baseball. That was my first love.
Did you
Big
play it on the
show.
ML? Did you play it on the Switch?
On the Switch?
Yeah.
Yes, I had bought it on the
Okay. Oh, okay. So let's
and
go
probably
to
got
Mega.
it.
Okay, Mega.
Yeah.
What did you beat?
Oh, what did I beat? Well, let's see here. Mario Odyssey, Kirby Star Allies,
I forgot about
Splatoon 3
Odyssey.
story campaign mode. What else?
So you at least beat 2 games.
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
That dude to beat like 20 games.
How much time you
Okay.
got? I'll list them all right now.
And the only one I really beat was the Smash Brother campaign.
But here's the thing.
I was getting pretty tense too.
Isn't it just great, OG, that by you having Game Pass, it allows you to free up other monies to buy these old boring games on the Switch?
The shade.
OG.
uh,
OG.
Now, audience,
Yeah,
notice how he says that, even though I doubt he played a single Switch game.
I already made it known that I don't have a Switch. I could care less unless it comes. I'm looking at the next one, but if I get a new Switch, I may as well get the Steam Deck.
Yeah,
And
'cause
it's
you
funny
got
how you say
access to
this
all
fair.
his
because I
Steam
could have
games
sworn
on that.
Double M
So.
said that you bought it for collector's purposes or something.
That's a waste of his money.
Yeah, if I buy it, I'm gonna play it for a hot minute at least. But there's no interest. I'm not gonna, and I didn't want to get it because I had an interest in getting it when it first came out, but I'm not gonna waste my time and try to fight somebody and get something. That ain't my style. If I can't get it when I want it, I'm not worried about it. So anyway, we got your point of view on this. So I'm assuming, that being said, did either of you order the Zelda edition of the Switch?
Nah.
I think that's like $500.
Oh, what?
Good googa
Is it the OLED? It better be a
Yeah,
OLED.
it's the OLED.
Yeah, just talking about like
Okay.
the Zelda
Okay.
Switch edition.
That makes more sense. But still, jeez.
I'm not paying $500.
That OLED is huge. I've seen somebody on the train with that thing. That thing looked like a Steam Deck.
Yeah, it is about the size of a Steam Deck. It is.
That thing is huge.
So,
Oh, and just to correct you, it's actually $360.
I thought it was $500. The bundle?
That's more palatable.
No,
game?
you're crazy.
I thought the bundle.
It's
Paying no PS5 prices for a Switch. No offense, because I love Nintendo, but I hope that was a misprint.
But yeah, that's $360.
Okay. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. I thought I saw it for 500.
This guy looks great. I mean, are you watching the video?
It looked like the
looks
last
good.
one. It looked
Oh,
like
it's-
the last one.
Yeah,
But
it's
with new stuff.
300, but it doesn't come with the game. Oh, you lost your mind.
What does it
Good,
come
I think
with?
Are
it
you
did.
serious?
What does it come with?
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, it's 360. 360.
'Cause I'm looking at
The special
good.
edition
Game.
console will retail for $359.99 and commemorates one of the Gears'
the
most
game.
anticipated video games. which
It
will
comes.
drop alongside with the new Zelda-themed controller and carrying case 2 weeks later on May 12th. Yeah,
Okay,
it
let
don't
me
look like it
see.
come with the game. It's just
That's
the
Wow.
that's
design.
what I
It's
that's
just the
Wow.
design.
that's what I
Zelda
was
design
saying.
system.
Okay, that's what I was saying. It doesn't come with the game. Nintendo is nasty.
That's cute.
That is nasty.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And when you
They
It
put the
says
game
Tears of the
on,
bogus for
Kingdom
that.
games sold separately.
that is nasty. That is very nasty. See, y'all can support that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, I don't
I
support
do such things.
that.
Okay, so
To be clear, this is not a bundle, so you won't be saving any money on Tears of the Kingdom and we'll have to pre-order the game separately. It's in there,
That's
italics.
crazy.
They bogus. They crazy.
that's y'all talk about that's ridiculous. Okay, moving on. Let's get off Nintendo because Nintendo lost their ever-loving mind. What did you guys think about Bobby Kotick's letter? This when he came out and says Activision won't allow Sony's behavior to affect their long-term relationship. And then some people were like, see, XYZ, see, we knew that was not going to happen, and yada, yada, yada. What are you guys' thoughts on that? OG.
I didn't get that last part you said there.
What are your thoughts on Bobby Kotick saying, even though Sony's acting like an
Okay.
arse, they won't
Oh, okay.
impact their long? Because a lot of people are saying, well, if the merger goes through, which I'm still doubtful, but if it does, the issue is going to be Phil's going to come at him and say, XYZ, you may not get all the things you wanted. Bobby Kotick is saying, well, regardless, everything's going to be good.
Sound like they trying to shake your hand with a doodoo stick. That's what it sounds.
OG, what are your thoughts?
No, Bobby's playing PR here. He's playing PR. You know, everything cool. He's telling them everything cool for now.
Okay.
For now, but you tried to block us.
But
Yeah.
he's saying,
It's
yeah,
PR. It's all PR.
it's PR speak.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Jasmoda, what do you think?
Uh,
Do you think it would have a long-term impact, or do you think it is what it is? It's just business.
yeah, I think it's just a
It's both.
business thing. Cause I
Yeah.
said from jump I think it's gonna go
Oh,
through.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's see if I'm right. I don't know.
You think it's going to go through, huh?
Yes, a large chunk of me still does. Especially since they made that statement. But yeah.
Okay. Megan?
What about you, Mike? You still 50-50?
No, I'm last. You know that. Mega? Mega.
I'm basically saying that Sony's behavior is disappointing, but it won't affect the relationship overall. I wonder if that would stay true in the long run.
That's why OG said it was political speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of does sound like that.
Just sounds like they saving face because
Yeah.
they know what's coming. Like, oh,
That's
we
all.
might have to play nice with them so we can continue using this service.
Sharing is caring.
Okay.
We didn't mean what we said. We were playing hardball. That's all. you know how it is. Come on.
I didn't mean to do it. Is that what you said? I didn't mean to do it.
What
Oh
happened
no,
was
I got
I didn't
one.
What I
know
meant was
your foot was there when I stepped on it.
I
Bruh.
got one.
Sorry.
I got one better for you. The devil made me do it.
Yep. That's exactly right. Bing, 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 bing. 500 for Pat.
Congratulations.
Exactly.
You played yourself.
You know Lulu Chan just bust them out though, you know. That was it. Oh, I just want to block y'all the merger. Oh, really?
You know, I got some
Alright.
thoughts on. I think I got thoughts on why Lulu did that, but I want everybody else to get their thoughts. Oh, Serge, you get your thoughts?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Let's say
Yeah,
if
I'd
this.
say my thought.
Okay, I was thinking that to agree with OG, this is 100% political speak. If the merger goes through, 99% chance that Bobby's out the door. Correct. But
Mm-hmm.
you guys agree? Bobby's
Mm-hmm.
out the
Yes.
door.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So how is he going to speak for Microsoft? Two, if he would have said, he being, if he would have said anything like, hey, we're coming for blood, XYZ, he's going to turn around and say, he being Jim Ryan would say, see, I told you this merger's not good because it's going to mess our business flow up, right? Three,
Yeah.
my point on Lulu Chang, I think she's being very outspoken, not based off who she is, but one based off who she is and her position. I think she was put up there to say something because she can say what she say because it's on her own Twitter account, but you still can't speak about certain things relating to the company that you're so close to. So Bobby Kotick, I will always say, put her up there as a political, as a not a pawn, but I think she volunteered because she wants exposure. And I think that if the merger goes through, he is going to get a bigger executive position where she may be head of one of the studios. Because why would you think she's so outspoken right now? And she's a lawyer. I think Bobby Kotick's a lawyer too. I don't know, but he couldn't be a lawyer because he wouldn't do some of the dumb things that he's done that he did.
I
But
don't know.
nevertheless, that's a lot of people do certain things. But being the point that Activision Blizzard had those charges, discrimination charges, I think sh- if the merger goes through, she and Sarah Bond, one of them are going to lead Activision Blizzard, or one's going to lead Activision, one's going to lead Blizzard. Or what's that guy named OG that went from Microsoft that's at Blizzard now? That's over Doom.
Rod Ferguson.
Yeah, Rod Ferguson. I think he may get a higher position. But Lulu Chang,
I
I
can
think
see that.
she's going to have a bigger executive position. So that's why I think a lot of that. But as far as this whole them Bobby Kotick saying what he wants to say, Bobby Kotick, if the merger doesn't go through, it may be. You can best believe that there's going to be some negativity that comes out of this, and everybody's not going to be friends after this.
And that's
It
that's
will be.
that's some big money, you know. That's some
Hmm.
money, man. And
You say what?
of course, he
Ooh, you sound like a
come
robot.
in to play
Mr.
with
Roboto.
OG double robot.
that type. You know what
But
I'm
we'll
saying?
see. Yeah,
People
we'll
saying
see.
it's all business. A lot of people saying it's all business. For me,
Yeah, you.
I heard you.
robot.
There you go. I heard you say "who me" perfectly. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
but you went in and out. I think Meg is taking up some of your bandwidth.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying, OG? He must have dropped out. Yeah, no,
No, I
you
could
76
say mother, but yeah, that's kind of true.
OG, you dropping out.
About the bandwidth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he losing.
Okay. Well, let's move on because we can't hear him at this point. He'll drop back in. But I think um, you jinxed him, Mega.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what did I say?
Ooh.
Put his stuff on Supreme. He turned the Xbox on.
What do you guys think about
Can
the
you
place?
hear
Now, hear you
me?
now. Hear you now. What were you saying? No, you went back out.
Yeah.
The marvels of
Oh, shit.
technology.
Mm-hmm.
The marvels of technology. What do you guys think about the? We got like 2 more topics. What do you guys think about the PlayStation 5 making all those sales?
PS5
price
selling
drop.
well.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
selling like gangbusters.
Now that they got systems, of course.
Exactly. There was
It
a
was
pent up. It was a pent up demand. But
It was like everybody been wanting PS5 forever. Now you can finally get your hands on one easily. So
and you still and
Explosion.
I'm gonna give y'all some radical thoughts. But go ahead. Some wild thoughts on that. Okay, so Jazzy what are your thoughts? Because they're like,
I agree with what Sir Rich said, because basically everybody was trying to get one, wasn't able to get one, and now that they can get one, there's a whole bunch of sales, so it makes sense.
no, okay. Mega.
Especially with Hogwarts. I just want to add that in, but yeah, go ahead.
That's it.
Because a lot of my friends are
especially when
playing
they drop
that.
they drop that special mission you can only get on PlayStation.
Yeah, bada
Okay.
boom.
That's another point. I
What
wouldn't
I
get it.
said some weeks ago.
I wouldn't
But I
get it for
was
that. But go ahead.
well, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying that irritated a lot of fans of the Potter series because it was something that was very intricately involved in the series.
Okay.
It was on
I got
PlayStation.
I got some conspiracies, but go ahead. Mega, what's your thought?
Yeah, that's expected. If they meet a demand, then yeah, it will sell well. Then because they could finally get their hands on it. But basically what Jazz and Serge says. My thoughts exactly, really.
Okay. Here are my
Yeah.
thoughts. Is OG back? Is OG back?
He
Nope,
joined the call, but he's not up and he left. Up,
He
okay.
rebooting. He rebooting.
Okay. Well, let me give you some conspiracy theories. Let's see. I want to make sure
Let's see
OG.
if he came back and let's see if he can. He might have hooked up on his phone.
That's what he should have did, because Mega taking up all the bandwidth on his network.
He got that
Or maybe
hotline.
it's because I'm
He on
closer
that
to the
hotline.
router and he's downstairs.
It could be the daughter up there.
Nah, you eating them chicken tacos. Don't lie. No.
Could be the sister.
OG, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
No, he's still having
Speak
issues.
to me.
He was talking. I heard him fine. But
I heard him for a hot second.
I heard him too.
he said it was the other young.
Big sis up there taking up all the.
Yeah, big pick. I
bandwidth.
want to pick that up eventually.
Yeah, I hear her
I just don't know
talking a
when.
little bit. She could also be using Discord too. Who knows?
Okay, so OG, you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What are your thoughts on the PS5 sales? Excuse me?
It's just the surge from Christmas for people that didn't find one during Christmas time.
We all agree.
So they became readily available.
We concur,
And you
good
can't
sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I seen some sitting over here in Walmart on 83rd. You know, by the house.
hmm
Too
Now,
much info.
yeah, too much info. I know where you live. We know each other live, so you giving too much info. But let me give you the conspiracy theories of playing checkers and chess. I'm always going to say Sony's playing checkers, Microsoft is playing chess. And this is my conspiracy theory, of course. Bad move by Sony to make sure that they're letting the world know they're selling so many PS5s at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you put that many PS5s
We need that game.
out in the space at this point in time when you're going to tell the regulators, although they did see through it, that you're going to be hurt by Call of Duty if it's taken away from you, yet you're selling the most consoles.
Whoopsie.
Like hotcakes.
But you're going to be negatively impacted. Microsoft, and I think this was brilliant on their part, because I think they could have released games this quarter. They didn't put really in any big games out because to me they want to look like they need it. And why do you
Modest.
want to look like you exactly? Why do you want to look like you are gangbusters and can survive and you this big competitor without um, Call of Duty and you need a part of as part of your I mean Activision Blizzard as part of your portfolio to compete. But after all these years, I think this is all political. I think it not political. I think it was strategic. You don't see any games from Microsoft coming out until after. Now you have what game coming out? Redfall, yes, but no heavy hitter. And Redfall is going to be a heavy hitter, but I think the merger has something to do with it, and I think Sony played their cards wrong. Now, the second part of my conspiracy theory is that not only that, Sony can sell as many. You can sell this proves the point. Sony can sell another 100 million PS5s, but if you don't have an attach rate, it means diddly. Point I'm making is they have 32 million PS5s in the wild, correct? And you can only sell 270,000 PSVR2, regardless of the price. You have 32 million in the wild. You should at least been able to sell 10%.
Yeah.
Need to
Three
bundle them
point.
bad boys.
Oh, they couldn't have bundled that for $1,000.
Oh,
Hey, you
Look,
could.
Christmas. Look, they better do
Look,
some reconfiguring, some
now,
recalculating.
I will say that they're going if it doesn't pick up, you're going to see a PS5, PS
what,
VR2
$8.99, $8.99
exactly
special.
$7.99, $6.99, or something like that. That's the only way they're going to get it off. But my point I'm making is, I just think they are saying we got all these sales and everyone sees it. Their argument, like the CMA and the EU saw, fell right to the bottom. They don't have anything to say. All they're worried about is cloud gaming. That scares me. So I'm still where I am. I was 60-40, that the deal was going to be 60, that the deal was going to get blocked. I'm 50-50 now.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm still in
More movement.
Uh-oh, 20%. Hey.
Yeah, I moved 10% in one direction, but we'll see because I'm still iffy.
Well, that's 20% because you were saying like what 40, 60 that it wasn't gonna go through, and now we on 50-50.
40-60. He was 40-60 last week.
Well, before I'm saying he was 40-60 the other way to start off with.
I'm just 50-50 now.
Yeah, I'm saying it's
Yeah,
gradually moving. It took a
yeah.
month.
But you know,
It
I
took a
remember
month to get
when he said it
20%, but
wasn't. So there's movement.
and at one
I'll be
point, weren't you
honest.
70-30 that it
Yes,
wasn't
I
gonna go?
was. Yes, I
See, it's
was.
moving. It's moving. That's my point.
But
That's all I'm saying.
that's because, and everyone's kind of supported my thought too, is that they went right back and said if Microsoft didn't bust Sony out for lying about their numbers, because the CMA changed their mind and they totally threw the argument out that Sony was making, because Sony is not even part of the conversation anymore. So this I want to make before we get to our last topic. This is what I want to say. If Sony doesn't make a deal, this is my prediction. If I think this is what I think should happen, Sony better make a deal because they don't want to go to court. If they go to court with all the legal action that the senators, the representative, the House people in the House of Representatives asking about the fair trade with the Commerce Department, and they're bringing up the fact that hey, wait a minute, why are U.S. games or U.S. digital properties are having a hard time or getting XYZ in Japan? That's going to get Sony. And if they go to court, the FTC is going to open up all of Sony's dirty laundry, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So who, dumb, I'm not going to call that lady dumb, the ill-advised lawyer who is the head of the FTC, she needs to, in my opinion, call Microsoft and say, hey, let's make a deal. What I want to one up the EU and the CMA. How can they one up them? Now, I'm gonna ask you guys this question. Think, and it's gonna relate back to something, but I want you guys to think when I ask this question. How can they being the CMA, one up? I mean, not the CMA, the FTC, one up the CMA and the EU. Now, Sony is no longer in the picture. Both of them threw them out. Microsoft is giving concession deals. You have a deal. You have a deal. You have a deal for cloud gaming, right? So how can the CMA come in and say, "See, we brought Microsoft to the table. We got even more because we made sure they're going to do this. And if you had this, what would that this be?" Lady Jazz. I mean, Jazzy Moto.
About wait, what?
How? Okay. Let me ask it. Okay, let me say it again. The CMA, correct,
Mm-hmm.
and the EU. Those were the big CMA, EU, and the FTC were the major concerns, right?
Mm-hmm.
The FTC wants to go to court. They're looking like they have a losing case, right or wrong. That's what everyone's saying. They have
Yeah.
no grounds because it's all vertical markets. The EU has concessions. Microsoft is offering the same concessions to the EU and the CMA, which is they're all concerned about the cloud space. So they're giving everyone in the cloud space, right, deals on Call of Duty and the whole, I think, portfolio of games out of the CMA. I mean, out of Activision Blizzard, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how could the FTC one up them and say, "See, we really were protecting consumers,"
I
and
don't.
oh, it's right in front of your face.
Which
It's
part?
literally in front of your face.
I'm looking at a lot.
Okay.
Because I made my first point
On
about the
the
sales.
screen. Look at the YouTube screen.
Okay. Okay. I want to hurry up. So, what about you, OG? What are your thoughts? What could they do?
Like, I'm only getting half of what you said.
You didn't understand what I said?
Still acting up on me here.
Okay. Then
Okay, he breaking up. He breaking
okay,
up.
we breaking up.
Yeah,
Okay. Mega, what are your thoughts?
yeah, you breaking up on me.
I'm asking Mega. We're going to skip you.
Mm.
It's okay if you do a quick rephrase on what you said.
Okay. Let me rephrase this again. You have three regulatory bodies, and
Mm-hmm.
it looks like the two European regulatory bodies, the CMA and the EU, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're they threw Sony concerns out, so they don't have to make concessions for Sony in any respect because they know the console gaming market or the high end console gaming market is not an issue, right? The
Mm-hmm.
major concern is cloud gaming. That said, how could the CMA, I mean, how could the FTC, the United States regulatory body, come in and say we one up all of them? And when I say all, I mean the CMA and the EU. How could they come in and say we one up them? Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. This is Jeopardy. Do 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 do
All I can say is I'm
do.
not the right person to ask
Okay,
this.
okay, okay. Let me go to Sir Rich.
It's all Greek to me.
No, it's not.
I said my piece.
Yes, it is.
Go ahead,
No,
Sir
it's
Rich.
not.
Help me out. Help us out.
What if the CMA wanted to throw something in
No,
like,
no, no. Let me rephrase it again.
okay, go
You
ahead.
said the
Rephrase it.
FTC.
FTC.
FTC. Okay.
Remember, they want to go to court, right? And they're threatening to take them to court. My original point was that Sony does not want to go to court because they're dirty laundry.
Mm-hmm.
Lena Khan, the head of FTC, has been losing left and right. And like, if you looked at Michael Packer video, he's like saying Lena's gonna lose. She's been losing. Remember, she lost the Facebook within. She lost the uh, Amazon buy-in MGM. She lost that case. She's losing all these cases, and she doesn't have legal ground to stand on. My point is, how could she say one up the FTC, one up the CMA and the EU?
Uh,
How could
how
she
could she?
one up and say, "See, I did it. I did it." She can come in and say, literally, "I did it," and this will make her look great, save her job, and say she can one up everybody. What is that? And I'm only going to give you 10 seconds.
Shoot, she could say she pushed the acquisition. Like, look, I got the dirty laundry out. What are you getting at? Say your
Okay,
piece.
you
Because
guys.
you
I
have an
set
idea.
this
You
up.
have an
No,
idea,
it
and
is
you
the
leading us down
idea.
this
I'm
Teach
very,
leading.
very
us.
dark road, and
Okay,
now
here's
seems
the
you
Teach
funny
us
see
thing.
one.
Here's the
cracking
funny
in the
thing.
wind and
It's
all
not,
this. What's going on
no,
with this dark trail?
no, it's not a dark trail. I'm gonna tell the people who listen. These are gamers. Sir
Yes.
Rich, can I finish? Let me finish. I gave y'all time. These are gamers. Sir Rich, OG, although he ain't here, and the Megalixer. We had all our topics and we came up with these topics and all these concerns, and we're about to discuss it. She would win if she made Microsoft keep Game Pass at $15.99 or whatever price for 2 to 3 years. Tell me that wouldn't be good. And what's
Uh,
our topic tonight? What's our topic? Game Pass. If Lena Khan could get Microsoft to say, hey, we are going to make sure Microsoft keep Game Pass at $10.99 or $15.99 for 4 years because we're about the consumer, not about Sony, not about business. We be in this day and time of prices going up. We got that concession. You tell me that's not going to ease everybody's concern. Because what was Microsoft concerned? What was Sony concerned? That they could come in, get all these games, put them in Game Pass, and raise the price of Game Pass, right or wrong.
hmm
So tell me, if she went down that route, do you? She would save a lot of face. What do you guys think? Jazzy what do you think? Jazz?
Yeah, I'm here. That.
Would, does that make sense, or do you not think that would make sense?
I mean, yeah, it would make sense. I just didn't think of it in that particular aspect.
Because I was thinking FTC, CMA. Where are
Yeah,
you
I'm like,
leading
wait,
us?
But I'm
what?
Jazz.
All
To
these
be
key
honest,
points.
You know, the
I
one
said,
he be thinking deep on this stuff.
I, I
Like, look, I've
said,
been moving
hold
all
on,
morning.
hold on, Jazz, hold on. Two things. I said it's sitting right in front of your face. Did I not?
You did, you did.
Thank you. And I'm like, I can't give you any more clues because it's sitting in front of your face, right or wrong. We do. That's all I was saying. I just think
Yeah.
that, and I posted this somewhere, that if they want to, if Lena wants to save face, you would have to say, Microsoft, I accept everything, but give me Game Pass for at least 3 to 4 or 5 years at current price, in addition to your family plan, because then she saves face. Because she's more engaged with whom? The consumer.
The
What is it?
consumer instead of the
What is
corporations.
exactly? What was her whole point? I want to make sure that this is about the consumer. Did she not say that?
hmm
And that she's afraid that the whole CMA part is to make sure that they protect the consumer. How is that not protecting consumers if you're doing price protection? The major thing about any merger is what? What? Okay, I don't know if you guys kept up with this, but if uh, one of my gym buddies is online listening, he loves Spirit, right? Fly Spirit everywhere. And
Boy,
who's
he
merging with
bold.
Spirit?
He
I
brave.
know, but yeah, he likes it though. But hey, I ain't mad
He
at him.
Easy on the
brave. Hey,
wallet. I ain't mad
But
at you.
but
he
but
brave.
but I'm going somewhere with this. I think Southwest was going to buy them, right? They're going to merge, right?
Yeah, at one
Yeah,
point.
And
they gonna
and
merge,
then
right?
right, but the FTC is trying to block it. Why did they say they wanted to block it?
They would drive the prices on the
Egg,
consumer.
there you go. They're going to drive the prices up, so they want to block it because you will not have a low cost
A
airline.
budget flight.
Right. So going back to Game Pass. Do you not see how that would make her look?
Yeah, that would
Hmm.
make it look good because then she'd be guarding the consumer because
That's
that's
the
protecting the
that's
price of access to games at this time when games are rising in price and locking that would be beneficial.
so. Does that make sense? Speaking to the last topic was, and it goes back to this. They were just saying, oh, the Game Pass dollar price is no more for the trial. Was it 3-month trial for $1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
So
3 months.
people started complaining, oh, Microsoft is going to raise the price of Game Pass. Some person, I'm not even going to say, said, oh, Microsoft is going to raise the price of Game Pass for $25 a month, right? And the person doesn't read. That's what I'm telling you, reading is fundamental. Believe that, people. Because he didn't read, that was the family plan that's in Europe. You can get 5 players, 5 people for $25 a
Yeah,
month.
that's the upgraded plan they was talking about releasing for
That's
like
in,
multiple systems and
I
stuff.
think that's in,
Brazil and Colombia.
it's in
Mhm.
Brazil, Colombia, and Ireland.
The
My
one they
point,
trying out. Yeah.
and so my point I'm making is, why is that an issue? Why did people make them getting rid of this trial offer an issue? It made no sense. So what are your thoughts on the Jazimoto?
Didn't he come to me?
Did it make sense? Did you care that they? I can
No.
say I don't think any of us cared, but
Yeah, I was just gonna
did
say
you
I
think it
didn't
was
care too much.
right? But okay, so it wasn't a big deal to you. What about you, Mega? Did it hurt your wallet?
No.
It
Of course, it's
certainly
your
ain't
wallet.
hurt the prince's wallet.
Sorry. That is loud.
Hey,
The
OG,
way
did it
he
hurt your
said no
wallet?
got me. It was how he said nope.
Nope.
Virtual wallet.
Not at all.
Did OG say virtual wallet?
It's
Uh,
virtual wallet.
Yeah, it's virtual
uh,
wallet. What
it was
about you, OG? OG, what about you?
Um, well, I mean, $25 is for the family plan, which I knew.
No, but I'm talking about getting rid of the dollar plan.
did the dollar trial affect you at all? Getting rid of the dollar 3-month trial.
No, not at all. But you made me think about it because Darius used to wait for that stuff. Like it'd be $1 again in the next 3 months or
Mm-hmm.
4 months. I'm like, why is you waiting so long? I said, let me just buy another one and we could just stack it. You know what I mean?
That's the whole point. Yes, a lot of people stack it.
Yeah, I'm like, I stack.
Well,
You
I
could
have
buy
a
gold. You can even buy the gold,
right.
and
So
it'll add to it. You know what I mean?
yes, okay.
So yeah,
Sir, Sir Rich, what about you?
My idea is if you waiting for it and doing all that, you don't need a dollar trial no more. You know what you
Mm.
want, and you costing them money. So hey, just go ahead. And plus, it was good. Like it wasn't going nowhere. It was like a dollar trial, and then you get wait 3 months, and then you could get it again and whatnot. But it does put a detriment on a little bit of the money. You hurting something,
Well,
and
well, for an entry level person, coming into the ecosystem, I thought it was great.
I mean,
That
it's
dollar was
15
great,
bucks.
and
14 more dollars. 14 more dollars. 14 more dollars. 14 more dollars. If you can't afford 15 a month, I don't know what you're doing.
put it like this.
Stop
Put it like
stop
this.
paying for OnlyFans.
Oh, anyway, we ain't going there. I'll say this. I'll say this.
Only thing.
And I agree with Sir. I agree with Sir Rich on that. If you're a grown person and you can't afford it, then you shouldn't be gaming. I'm not talking about a young person. I'm talking about a grown person.
Yeah, I was about to say, you talking to
Yeah.
me?
No, I wasn't talking to you. You.
Well,
Are
hey,
you
put your big
talking to
foot
me?
in. Take your big foot out. You better stop playing over here.
No, I didn't.
he was
Crazy
actually
playing
getting
yourself.
that dollar on his account,
Oh, nice.
his own account, so it worked for him.
Okay, yeah, it worked. But my point, that's what I said. But he's a young man. I'm talking about a
Yeah, you
grown,
talking about like people who go
red,
out for work
red,
and
right. I'm talking about people with
Paying
great
bills and
teeth.
all that good stuff.
But my whole point with that is I found it to be a big to do about nothing because it was a stupid argument. Like Sir said earlier, people bring deals, they come and they go. It's like you go to the grocery store, something's on sale for X dollars. You know it's not forever.
Mm-hmm.
So with Game Pass, I thought that when I first saw Game Pass, I didn't even do it
Right.
because I already
Right.
had gold and I had bought gold so far in advance because whenever it went on sale on Amazon, that you can get a whole year of gold for I think $29 or $30.
Yeah, it do. It be going on
Right.
sale for like 40 and 30. Yeah,
Right.
it
And I
do.
bought it and I would always buy it. Like PlayStation Premium, that went on sale and I bought a year for 100 instead of paying 150. But my point I'm making is that I had gold. And then Microsoft said, if you got gold and you merge the account, you automatically get upgraded. And it upgraded me for a whole year. So I didn't pay for any. uh, I started
He said,
paying.
I ain't even pay $1.
No, I didn't even pay $1. I didn't. It wasn't. There was. I didn't pay anything because I'd already stacked
What red
gold
cell?
up for 2 or 3 years, and then I merged and went Game Pass. And I'm like, oh, I'm good. So when I started paying for Game Pass came out when in 2019.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Okay,
Somewhere.
I started paying. I started paying for Game Pass in 2022, February of 2022. That's when I started paying. All these other months was free for me. Now,
Oh,
step back and look at the price of Game Pass, $15.99 a month for Ultimate. And
oh, it was
Ultimate,
2017. Ultimate
okay,
came out in 2019.
okay, that's when I got. I mean, I got it. I think I got Ultimate. I went to Ultimate because it was the good thing that you could play on a PC.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
so
that was Ultimate. That was
that
2000.
right, that and I think I got it 2017 or whatever. I mean, not 17, but whenever I got it, I know I could play on PC. But my point I was making, and the reason why I got it because I had to build another PC because I wanted to play on a high end PC.
Hmm.
But I found it to be, to me, I think it was better of a deal that I've ever seen in gaming anywhere. Because to be honest with you, I would probably beat buy. Let me say not buy 4 to 5 games a year.
Hmm.
Game Pass,
Easily.
yeah, was the exposure that made me start buying even. I mean, playing more games now because of the exposure.
Yeah. Games I would have never touched, even thought about touching.
Exactly. Because I'm like, you know why? Game Pass removes the barrier of wasting your money.
Hmm. Just
And
like the
so
new age demo. Like,
exactly. So let's. My whole point is, it was a whole to do about nothing. That's how I wanted to go through and started talking about that last, because to me, I wanted to bring it home how Game Pass could save the deal and how Lena could save her own face if she goes in and says Game Pass price has to stay the same for one person subscription. I'm not talking about the family, but a one person Game Pass on Xbox only has to stay $10.99 for 4 years. Have no problem with that. Would any of you?
Cool.
no, it was a good deal to me.
Hmm.
Because I stopped paying for that dollar a while ago, and I was just like, I actually want it, so I'll pay the $14 extra, and then I just start getting it for the
But let me
year.
ask you. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. If and let's be honest about this. If you had Game Pass Ultimate, and I don't even know if it's on regular Game Pass, but I'm gonna say it is. If you did all the challenges every day and every month, you would get Game Pass for free, right?
Yes,
So
Basically,
what's
yeah.
the issue? So
yes,
what's the issue?
point
Yes,
seeker.
yes.
But you know, it becomes an issue with people who consider, but they really don't play as much. But in that case, what you complaining for? Don't get it.
There you go.
Hmm.
But even if that is the case, you can play, you can work, you can earn points on your browser every day. So it's not
Yeah.
even the point about playing games. If you
Yeah,
want to just keep up the subscription without paying for it, even subsidize your subscription and say, okay, if I earn within 6 months, I earn $70. it helps with that subscription, correct?
Definitely, because I at least get like I'm at 8,000 points now. I almost got 10. So if I do
You
the
so yeah,
2,000 and
yeah.
2,000 again, I'll be straight. So
And if you log on to
Bing
your Bing today or tomorrow, do it today, because then you log
tomorrow.
into
Yeah, I'm
Bing,
gonna do it
log into Bing.
today.
No, serious, log into
No, I'm in
Bing.
right now. I
No,
do it.
no,
I
okay.
Mhm.
need to get on my phone. That's the one of the
Right, right.
dopey.
No, 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 no. Do it. No. Scroll down on Bing. Scroll down on your Microsoft page. You'll see the one about Dungeons and Dragons. You can get a easy 100 points by doing the quiz, by doing the first one, because you got to do it in 3 days.
Alright.
And so they'll give you 100 points. Dungeons and Dragons.
I
They had
want to
one
see
for the
that.
women.
Yeah, I saw
Go to
that woman
the
one.
right. So if you where the woman one, scroll down, it's a little bit under there, and you'll see it. But it's
Oh yeah, I
done.
saw that. That's what I was talking about. To play the point. They had 500 one to play to get the achievements
I'm
and the
talking about on Bing.
everything.
Right. I'm
What
talking
on
about on
Bing?
Bing. Yeah, on Bing or yeah, Bing, the Bing or MSN.com. I don't know, whatever it is, I sign into that homepage. But right there, it's points. So the whole point is that people are crazy when they tell you that things are costing or the price. People just being silly. So that being said, hey, I think we reached all our topics, and I thank everyone for showing up tonight
For
and
Rizzle.
joining us. If you like and
I'm
subscribe,
on it though.
please like and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts. Thank you guys for being engaged. Let's do
Share it
some
to your
out.
friends. Tell them
Yes,
about it.
please share it. Yeah, forward it to your
Yes.
friends. Take the link, email it to your friends, and say, hey, give them a listen. We're just building up each week, trying to get better. Give us
Thank
your
you, Big
criticism.
Pig, for showing
And
up. I
yeah,
just gotta
For
say
real.
that
And the
because
whole
I
conversation,
told
he was
him.
over here in it.
Yeah, I told him about it a few weeks ago. He promised he'd be in, so I appreciate you.
He
thank you
kept
for
his
being
word.
engaged. Thank you for being
Man of
engaged.
his word.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do some outros. Let's start with Jazzy Moto.
Let me pull it up. Where is it? Promo page. Where am I? Bam. All right, so I'm gonna be
Who am
here
I?
every Thursday with the crew. Gamers DMZ Thursday 7 Central Time. Brr, brr, brr. I'm also on Twitch. I'm going to be more regular now that I'm getting into some normalcy. Got some videos on YouTube. See me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I also do art streams. Oh yeah, check out my merch. Some of the drawings I do, you can see them. You can buy my sweatshirts, t-shirts, all that good stuff. But that's me.
All right, Mega.
On my sound wave.
Mega, not you,
All
OG.
right, you done? All right, then. Well, the name's Megalixir. I'll be here at the Gamers DMZ podcast every Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And you can follow me on Twitter. I have a YouTube channel and I have a Twitch. And that's about it.
Okay, OG. OG. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, every
No, this
Thursday.
is
There
where
you
you can
go.
find them.
And you,
Oh,
mhm.
fine.
Can you hear me?
I mean,
Okay.
And all
now.
things
Wait, we
geeky.
can't.
Can you
We
all
can't
hear
hear.
me?
Now hear
Yep,
you
Oh,
we
now.
there
can
we
hear you
go.
now.
Yeah, you can catch me here every Thursday. You can also check out our Facebook group, All Things Geeky. We have some fun on there. I think you'll like it. And that's about it.
So
Hey,
Rich.
hey, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. Facebook is Sir Rich Gaming. Twitch and Twitter are both Sir Rich. You can find me there. You can see it on the screen right now. I stream, trying to get back on my streams on Wednesdays, and I stream generally on Friday and the weekends because this is working brother world. You can also find some of my videos on YouTube. I'll be posting up on there again, some new ones on Sir under the Sir Rich. And yeah, you can find me here as well every Thursday with the crew.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Rich. This is the one. You can find me here on Thursday with the rest of the crew, and you can find me on the various Xbox. I'll be twitching tomorrow. I tried to twitch uh Diablo, but it wouldn't let me do it.
Oh,
Also, PS5. on there as the one. And before everyone goes, I'm going to put it out there to the rest of the crew because they're going to come back and they're going to come back and say one time, oh, they're going to come back with excuses. So I'm putting it out here for the crew right now to show you how fake they are. So starting next month, each person is going to beat a game a month. So you hear me putting this challenge out here. I don't want to hear
Oh
them say
boy.
anything.
Beat the game each month.
One game each month. That's our commitment. Since we're gamers, we can commit to say we're going to beat one game a month.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I just picked up RE4.
I
We'll
need to
see.
clear my backlog.
Pig. I Peppa Pig that.
Yes. You say what, OG?
No Peppa Pig. I don't want to be hearing no Peppa Pig stuff.
We gonna have to get some Peppa Pig games, man. We gonna be playing some Peppa.
It's funny because there's a sequel coming out.
Yes,
Oh
there is a
boy,
Hey.
look, that's
Uh-oh.
more
Yeah,
money.
Peppa Pig World Adventure.
Yeah, so no Peppa Pig, I agree. But on a serious note, it's only 12 games a year. So I think that we can commit to beating one game a month. Well, and one, it helps OG's gamer score. It's everybody's gamer score. It's going to help.
Definitely.
Preferably if you play on Xbox. Mega's going to be more focused on the Switch. And I'm going to do it on either the Xbox or the PS5. Probably 80. Yeah, I know I need to do that. So I'm going to do it on the PS5 and the Xbox 80/20 probably. So with that said, we're going to let our buddy.
Nice PC also.
Oh, when I say that, I do mean PC too. When I say Xbox, I mean PC. So,
One and the same.
because right, it's Game Pass. That's what I'm saying. It's Game Pass.
All right.
Because I actually downloaded
All right.
Neo Kuni on my PC as well. So when I'm just getting stuff done, I can take a break, play on that. But hey, with that being said, everyone, thanks for joining us. We're gonna let Mr. Sir Rich take us out of here. So Sir Rich,
It's time to holla. Holla,
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 holla, holla, holla, holla, holla, holla. Let me holla. Holla.
Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla at you. Holla at you, holla at you, holla at you. Let me holla at you, holla at you, holla at you. Holla at you, holla, 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 holla. Holla at you, at you. Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla. Holla, holla, holla. Keep looking at the... Holla at you, holla at you. Holla at you, holla, 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 holla. Holla at you, at you. Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla.